Coming in today with a Tuesday Newsday video. Wasn't expecting to make it, but extenuating circumstances. Total War release is starting to release more and more information. Today we got the trailer for one of the warlords we'll be able to play as in Total War 3 Kingdoms, which is coming out in the spring. And since it's the end of the semester and I'm officially getting a hell of a lot more time to play with, I decided why not make another day for content. And since I love Total War, and they have Tuesday Newsday, I'm just going to jump on that bandwagon. Hope no one minds. But let's watch this trailer, and then we'll go through the blog and see what they've got to tell us. Onward and upwards. Woo! Okay, right off the bat, this is beautiful. Look at this. Look at it. It's so beautiful.
Just an outlaw. What threat could she really pose? Threat? The cut need only be slight. But if it is left unchecked, the wound will fester all the same.
Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta ask, is it bad that I totally have a hard-on about this? And look at her, she is a queen! She is queen! No fear!
Death would be a mercy.
And then this! Woohoo! Oh! He dead. He's so dead. That was beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's back up and go to the blog. So, let's see. What kind of playstyle can we expect for Zheng Jiang? Quick request. CA, please release a tone guide. I know how things are supposed to be pronounced phonetically, but give us a tone guide for the Mandarins so that I don't accidentally say the right word phonetically, but something completely different in translation. Anyway, playstyle. Zheng Jiang loves to have power, and she loves demonstrating it. She operates by subduing others and forcing them to pay tribute to her. As her infamy grows, Zheng Jiang's popularity, not surprisingly, decreases, making diplomacy more and more challenging as time goes on. However, as she grows more powerful, she becomes more and more like the regime she is trying to bring down. Old Han structures will still be in place left and right, and she'll have to use them in order to lead what's essentially a new state. She'll also need ringleaders who are true to her cause to take her will into the provinces. For her, infamy and momentum it brings her is key. Gains infamy from winning battles and striking settlements. Okay, this kind of sounds like Curse of the Vampire Coast a little bit, not a lot. And a bit like actually I think they're the only ones with that. Think about it. She gains infamy from winning battles and striking settlements, but will lose it if she becomes too passive. Therefore, she must keep driving relentlessly forward, or will lose the elements of surprise, and her rebellion will fail. Okay, infamy is earned by capturing settlements, winning battles, and having tributary states, which acknowledge her power by paying her money but are not bound to follow her into war. However, it automatically reduces over time. So, yeah, already said that, can't be passive. High infamy grants bonuses such as higher morale and higher character XP gain, but provides also prestige points, which are required to increase her faction ranks and eventually proclaim herself empress of a new dynasty. As a faction leader, her personal bonuses focus on quicker mustering time and increased income from tributaries. She also has access to post-siege occupation options that enable her to loot and destroy on a grander scale than her peers. Let's see. She starts the campaign with a second-in-command, Zheng Jiang. Together they fight to bring down the corrupt Han regime. However, she has no real other allies to begin with, so over time there's going to be a lot of focus on trying to find people who are willing to put up with you and your aggressive playstyle. She starts in the mountains between the Han and Dong Zhuo, the warlord from Cao Cao's character trailer. But it gives her some security because mountains are hard to move through, and a real challenge because there's not a lot for her to raid in the mountains. Her initial dilemma. In each playable warlord's campaign, they'll face a unique dilemma after fulfilling certain prerequisites. These dilemmas will position the player at a fork in the road, marking a pivotal moment in that warlord story. One of the options available to you is a choice reflecting what happened in history, and the outcomes will follow the events of the period. The other lets you forge a tale of what might have been. Total War is all about giving players the freedom to create their own stories in some of the most exciting periods of human history, and these initial dilemmas epitomize that spirit. Her dilemma focuses on establishing dominance in the mountains and provides a different angle on the clash between Yuan Shou and Gong Sun San. As Zheng Jiang enters the conflict, he calls on fellow bandit leaders for aid. As Zheng Jiang, you have the choice of joining up with Zheng Jiang against Yuan Shou, or instead denying his request and declaring war on him in an attempt to secure your own supremacy over the mountains. Her early game is all about setting up a good base of operations. Regional income sources need to be exploited in order to fund her warlordry, and a hideout must be established. Overall, however, Zheng Jiang's progression path is quite flexible, with a number of different routes open to her. Due to her location in the northern mountains, Zheng Jiang can try to expand east, west, or south. Expanding east is a more obvious choice, and her dilemma points toward that direction, but likewise, she can try to set her base of operations up in the west or south of her starting position along the Yellow River. During the mid-game, she must focus on building up her infamy through fighting and conquest, as well as establishing allies if she so chooses. Finally, in order to emerge victorious, Zheng Jiang must accrue enough infamy to reach high levels of prestige, thus enabling her to proclaim herself Empress and topple all other pretenders. What kind of player is she good for? Well, Zheng Jiang is a law unto herself, a fierce warrior who wants nothing more than to see the Han dynasty fall, no matter what the cost. As Zheng Jiang, you must stay on the offensive. Sitting back and relaxing is not something you can do as part of her campaign. Therefore, she is for players who want the challenge of striking out against the status quo, tearing through the realm on a tide of infamy that must not stop until you succeed. She sounds like a lot of fun, a total firebrand, but right off the bat, I gotta say I'm more inclined to go with Cao Cao myself. But let's watch the trailer one more time because it was beautiful, and yeah, reasons. Let's go. I love the whole aesthetic, the bamboo forest, the wolves, the ambush, it's beautiful. This is a game trailer or a character trailer done right. Look at the wolves! This is so beautiful. CA, why do you do this to me? I can totally forgive you for pushing this game back. This is beautiful. Oh, we get a little bit of philosophy. Oh man, look at them just picking over the corpses. I love it. Look at that. I'm sorry, his armor has nipples. Or breasts.
The cut need only be sliced.
It's so hard to take him seriously. I'm sorry. You don't... Who does that to their armor?
But if it is left unchecked, the wound will fester. All the same.
Haha!
The pain will be so unbearable.
Look at that grin! Little smirk.
Would be a mercy.
She's beautiful. I'm in love. Total badass. Look at her! Look at that! Total badassery! Total badass. She is a total badass. I love her. I don't think I'm going to play as her, not initially, but wow. Wow, wow. March 7th. I mean, I know they've announced it, but I'm only really noticing it now because I've been really distracted with school. I'm so excited. Oh man. I feel like I could just sit here and giggle incoherently for like an hour about how excited I am for this game. But I'm not going to subject you guys to that because I love you all and I don't want you to think I'm any crazier than you probably already do think I am. Which is fair because I'm completely batshit about 80% of the time. That's why I'm a YouTuber. Anyway, I hope you guys are as excited for Total War 3 Kingdoms as I am. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section down below. Is there a warlord you're particularly excited about? What are you looking forward to? Is it the new, improved, hopefully completely revolutionary diplomacy system? Is it the increased role of your lords and reputation and just... Oh, it's so good. It's so good, guys. Anyway, this has been my first Tuesday News Day. I hope it will not be the last. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of the week, everybody. I'm Z, and this has been Vucari-Gaming. Be good, all.